Will you be happy, Charlotte?
Oh, Jerry, don't let's ask for the moon. We have the stars.
Bette Davis, in the 1942 Warner Brothers hit movie Now Voyager, is speaking with the mid-Atlantic or transatlantic accent. Primarily fashionable in the first half of the 20th century, this upper-class way of speaking was embraced by prep schools, people from old-money East Coast families, upper-class New Yorkers. It was a slight variation on the Boston Brahmin accent heard here by a distinguished Bostonian.
He had the most perfect accent I've ever heard. And one of the few things that I took away from Groton was his instructions when we were in class with him. He used to say, never raise your voice. Speak with the tongue against the teeth. Use your lips. The St. Markers, that was the rival school, can hear me cheering across the field. They cannot hear you speaking to us boys.
The mid-Atlantic accent was trendy in the American cinema. Many actors and actresses used mid-Atlantic accents.
Now, ta-te-ti-to-tu.
Ta-te-ti-to-tu.
No, Miss Lamont, round tones, round tones. Now let me hear you read your line.
And I can't stand him.
And I can't stand him.
And I can't stand him.
Can't.
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 Fox Movietone featured stage actress Helen Clare narrating society and fashion events in their newsreels. She expresses over-the-top glamour and sophistication. Her accent personifies the ultimate in the transatlantic elegant touch.
Having a picnic in style, and the latest style is non-crushable linen, crisp and cool for summer. Rows and rows of rickrack on her skirt, a linen pouch bag, and around her neck more rows of rickrack at the picnic, all in linen, even her hat. The two glamour debs of this year and last welcome the guests. There's Mrs. George Washington Cavanaugh, escorted by Prince Falco and Prince Filiberto de Bourbon. And we see Countess de Santa Cruz and Maurice de Cobra. Glamour Debs Josephine Johnson and Patricia Plunkett say hello to another Deb, Nancy Martin. What's the social occasion for this swanky gathering? Oh, there are Rita Meyer and Thomas Murray, Jr. What's the gala event at the 9 o'clock club in New York? They're acclaiming the debutantes selected for glamour this year. At a table is Barbara Smith and Donald Livingston. All the younger set is here. Paul Livermore and Rosemary Bradley. The Glamour Deb is a recent and interesting innovation in the nightclub set. Susan Stevenson and Peter Vogel come to see the glamorizing ceremony. Also, Leah Dobson-Eddy and Xavier Benziger. Elizabeth Provost and Richard Proctor. Society is agog. The social register is aflutter as Patricia Plunkett, who was acclaimed last season, presents to Josephine Johnson the bouquet that makes her the Glamour Deb of 1940.
Other famous Americans who spoke consistently with a mid-Atlantic accent include William F. Buckley, Jr., George Plimpton, and Gloria Vanderbilt.
Because I'm getting old and deaf, but I cannot understand my grandchildren when they speak.
Hello, my name
Susan Wojcicki, if you
about conversation. Recently I went on a trip and I was in Warsaw, I was in Paris, I was in Berlin.
Oh.
They jumble all their words together, they talk very fast, and I can't understand what the devil they're saying.
This is obviously the hill for the president to die on, even if it is split 50-50 here. I think that he would
That experience, and I thought, why don't we do videos? I can get questions from the community, and